I'd like to introduce Curran Jacobs, the Indigenous Resource Teacher at Nova Career Center. We work closely as a team between Nova and ourselves here at TEWA to bring you the best services possible. We highly encourage all students to seek out help from their teachers, Curran, and ourselves here at TEWA, and that we're here to help you to succeed to the best that you can.
My job really as a resource teacher is to work with students from Kahnawake, but also anyone who identifies as being Indigenous falls under my umbrella of students that I work with. And it doesn't matter what program that they're from, I become a support for them. So if students are having a hard time with writing an essay, I can help them with that. I am also an English teacher, so that's kind of my nerd zone. That's what I like to do. I do a lot of math, and I do math with the students who are in academics. I've also been working on math with students that are in welding. So I kind of support in all of those areas. I've also started to work with students who are in secretarial and in welding specifically. So that means if they're struggling with a module, I work with them to read through it and to kind of guide them back to what the important information is. That's kind of an experience that I bring with me. So whenever I meet students who are not sure, or I should say people who want to be students but aren't sure about what they want to do, I know, when you go to be a student for a day, you can really assess in that moment, is this something that interests me? Is it something that I want to do? And I think if you're a non-student yet, going to TEWA is really important because that way they kind of set up everything for you to say, okay, let's look at what your options are, where are your interests, where's the job market? Those are all kind of things to consider.
One of the things the team at Nova does pride themselves on is that we recognize the fact that there's another life that starts at 3:30. And life does get in the way, and you have to be willing to be there for your student, to support your student, to say it's okay, don't worry about it, we'll deal with it when you get back.
That's kind of what all of the teachers here do, is if you have a problem, they work with you to try to figure it out. So there is no there are always going to be life challenges in life, but I don't think that should hold you back. You should really take the supports that are offered to you and utilize them, and then, figure out your path. And there's not one right way to do things.
We really hope you enjoyed that video. Always keep in mind that there are a lot of support available for you when you're going through a program. But if you have any questions whatsoever, or if you want to make an appointment with an employment and training counselor, just register at TEWA.